Welcome back to another episode of Penny Helpjes. This is episode, I believe it's episode 507. I want to say 7. Let me just double check. Yes, episode 507. And let's see what we got today. It's getting warm outside, and people are going on vacation. Ooh, looky here. Oh, that looks like a lot of copper. Oh, man. So now, if you're watching all the episodes, then you're gonna. There's a penny in here. Look at all that. That's a ton of copper. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a 50% copper penny roll, which would be absolutely tremendous. This one, the first one, obviously is not copper. But if you keep up with the channel, then you'll notice. Look at the rim. See the rim? Or lack thereof. There's a collar error. But there's little shapes inside of it. It's weird. Maybe I'll put it to the side. Check it out later. And I was doing a lot of complaining in the recent episodes about how I'm finding less and less copper pen. Because I just came back from from doing a bank run, and number one, somebody searched through penny rolls and didn't mark it. So I was lucky that I caught that. I don't want to rehash the whole process of my detective work in finding out how it was. You have to watch the videos, That's why I say, keeping up with the channel, because I do one every day, so the channels will the videos will kind of link into each other. So that's what I've been complaining about recently, is the fact that there's been less and less copper, less and less errors, and it just seems like very quick. I thought this was our first. Maybe there isn't as much copper in it as I thought. That looks like a lot of copper to me, but for some reason the ones on the top are all zinc. Less and less errors. I mean, I found proof cents before. I found the proof nickel. All right, here's our first. I'll keep that one there. Here's our first copper penny today. And it's a dirty one. Dirty little birdie. And so this penny roll is an older one, right? It's not from my recent bank run. And I'll do that to mix things up, right? Because it makes me miserable when I have to do the same thing over and over again on a daily basis. So you would think that, well, what are you talking about? You're doing penny rolls every day. You are doing the same, but no. I have a whole method to my madness, and I know what pennies I got where. I have them in my basement in sections, and I've looked through them, and I understand the penny wrappers, and it's a whole. So I know how to mix things up for myself to keep myself interested. Now we have 2 copper pennies. And so this is an older penny roll, meaning it's from 2024. Not that much older, but it seems to make a difference. No white AM. It seems to make a difference. And we'll find out soon enough. I mean, not that much copper as I thought there would be. I guess some of these pennies, look, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a copper edge. Even the little dents in it look copper. But then when you turn it over, I mean, even if I didn't see the date, I know that's zinc. So that's not what I meant. I meant the edge. The edges can be tricky. Surfaces, I mean, if you don't, you should know that that is zinc, right? By the copper surfaces, fields don't look like that. They don't have lines in them and stuff like that. Only zinc does. So you should know that if you've been doing penny roll hunting for any amount of time. Um, See, this might be zinc, but again, it's another one that looks like copper. But it is, I'm going to say it's a zinc cent. Yeah, 96. Oh, wow. Is that dirt? Do you see that? It caught my attention right away. It's got to be dirt. Let me zoom in on it first before I look at it on the loop so you could check it out on the little bit more. Pretty wild looking, whatever it is. See, right there, it looks like a die clash from that angle. Unfortunately, it has a lot of dirt around. All right, let me look at it under the loop. It probably is just dirt. Yeah, it is. It's just, for some reason, it's very linear, like all those little squiggly lines. But it is just dirt or residue or what have you. But from that angle, it looked like a die clash. I was like, oh, wow, we got something cool here. But nope. Psych. Yeah, dirty coins will do that a lot. They'll trick you. All right, let me see. This has got to be copper. It looks like copper to me. Yeah, that's copper. Well, let me look at the reverse. Oh, wow. I'm going to say copper. I might get tricked on this one. Well, let me see. Oh, look at that. I don't know. Let's see. I think it's copper. It's not 86. Look at that. You sneak you. Wow. Wow. Doesn't have the little bumpy surface. Sometimes they don't have a bumpy surface. 9 out of 10 times they do. All right. Wow. So you can see the lines on this one. So you know it's zinc. 88. I don't know if that has a flare G or not. Self-destroyed. So we only have 2 copper pennies so far. So not good. See, this looks like copper to me. Oh yeah, this one's copper. See, the ones that are copper, you could really tell quickly. Not in very good shape. So I guess the whole speech I made about, I don't know. I still have faith. Let's see if I don't know. We might have another 6 or 7 there. So we might get to 10. 10 would be good. I think yesterday's had 11. So, but yesterday's also, I don't think was one of them from from my recent bank run. No white AM. Yeah, it should be zinc. Mm-hmm. That's a nice copper penny, man. So far, this is the best one we found today. That's a beauty. Look at that. A little bit of color error on the edge. It's very common. You know, when I say color error, I'm not saying, oh, I found a valuable error. I'm just noticing that it's, you know, the strike and the alignment is slightly off, and that's all. It's common, right? It's a common, very common error. A lot of coins are off a bit. That's a nice one. Get rid of that now, I guess. This is really a really dirty penny roll. I will blame the dirt. Blame it on the dirt for tricking you. It'll do it every time. It's really, I mean, when coins are in this type of a condition, even if there's an error, number one, you can't see it. Oh, that's a nice clean one. What year do you think this is? 2015. And the other thing is, even if there is an error, there's a good chance because of the poor condition that it's really not worth anything, you know? That's just a sad reality. Look at the different toning on this one. Yeah, you can tell it's zinc because of the little lines going through it. 2007. Has an interesting tone. All right, what's this, number 4? Copper number 4. $98. No white AM, of course. I've only found 2 white AMs in the past couple years. That's about it. Yeah. Pretty dirty penny roll. I'm going to do another bank run probably this month. Going on vacation for a couple days. Few days. Has a nice zinc blister going through the bottom of the end there. Yeah, has tone. This would have been a nice coin if it was clean. Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned. Wow. Zinc. What do you think that is in the VDB? I think it's just some damage above it. It's kind of weird though, right? I'll look at that under the loop in a second. All right, let me check that out. It's probably just post-mint damage. I see. Yeah, it's just post-mint damage. Interesting looking, but wow. Talk about chewed up. You know what this reminds me of? This penny roll? Like pennies that the person found in because I used to do that 2017. I used to I used to pick, I mean, I'll still do it. If I see change on the floor, I'm picking it up. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people won't do that. My wife definitely won't do that. But I'll pick it up. If I see change on the floor, I'm picking it up. Misaligned die. And that's what this penny roll reminds me of. It reminds me of a bunch of coins that the person found in the street. Funny thing is, I don't recall seeing any newer. Right, I think the newest one we found was what, like 15 or 16. Did we find any 2022s or newer? I don't think so. Even look how dirty. They're all so dirty. All these pennies are so dirty. That's what it reminds me of. This is a nice penny, clean one. Reminds me of pennies that the person just found on the floor. Just walking around. I would have thought this was copper too. 1992. You can still see if it has a wide close AM. No, that's a wide AM. That's what we want to see on the 99, 98, 2000. See how far apart the A and the M are? Super far apart. And that's why I thought there was more copper in here, because these pennies are so dirty. You know, they tricked me. 1964. I mean, why are they all so dirty? Why are all these coins so dirty? That's the only thing that makes sense to me, is that the person just finds, picks up pennies on the floor and brings them home. 83, right? You're looking for the copper one. Of course, that's not copper. You can tell just by looking at it, it's not copper. So I don't need to weigh it because I know it's zinc. If it looked like copper, I would weigh it. It doesn't. Or you can just tell this is a zinc cent just by looking at it. Something you get from experience. Is the next one a? Oh, okay. No, it's not. The next one might be copper. That might be our last copper penny. I don't think we got any 2020s, right? Yeah, I think this one might be copper. Maybe not. I don't think we. So this is an old penny roll. Most of these pennies are old, but again, they look like they're. I think the person is a garbage picker, like me. Yeah, this is copper. 81D. Horrible condition. Okay, so how many did we get? We got none down there. We got one there. So we got 8. We got 9. All right, we got close to 20%. There's 8 there, and then here was the his number 9, that real nice one we found. So we got 9 copper pennies. If there was one down here, there's not. 2017, 7, 1993. No, that's it. We got 9 copper. That's not bad. Look at that. Even animal hair. Yeah. Person was a little piggy. Little piggy. It's okay. It's all right. No big deal. Yeah, I can feel my hands feel super duper dirty. All right, let me finish these short videos, and then I'll see you in episode 508. God bless and take care. Hope you have a great day.